Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. So, our topic last time was on self improvement. Today's topic, we're going to focus on positive thinking. Self improvement and positive thinking goes hand in hand. To make the improvements in our lives, we must have a positive mindset, right? So, I ask you put aside a pen and paper for an exercise we're going to try later. Now, I know many of us are going through some challenges today, whether it be a loss of a job, home, business, relationship, loved one. But I truly believe these challenges makes us stronger when we focus on the solution and not dwell on the problem. When we dwell on the problem, what happens? Nothing. Nothing gets done. But when we focus on the solution, we get up, we get going, we get out, and we get going. So I want to really talk about positive thinking and negative thinking. Both carry enormous energy. Energy that not only affects our lives, but the relationships that we have with others. Let's think, for example, how does positive thinking makes us feel? When we think positive, thoughts such as happy, joy, being optimistic, it puts us in a good mood. When we have negative thoughts such as fear, stress, doubt, worry, what it does is it makes us feel sad and depressed. So our thoughts affect, of course, how we feel. Let me give you another example. Addition and subtraction. When we add, it gives us more. When we subtract, it takes away. So when we have positive thinking, it gives us the energy to do the things we need to do and achieve our goals. When we're thinking negative, it depletes our energy, where we're not wanting to do anything. So negative and positive carries energy, and it affects our lives and the relationships that we have with others. Which would you choose? I would choose positive. So I want to go over this exercise with you and I ask you to get out your pen and paper. And we're going to write down 3 positive qualities that is in you. 3 positive qualities that you have. I would like for you to write them down. And we want to be honest here. So when you write them down, these 3 positive qualities that you have, they're your strengths, of course. How do they make you feel? I'm pretty sure good, positive. Now, let's do the opposite. When you write down 3 negative qualities about yourself, and we're going to be honest, um, these 3 qualities are your weaknesses. Now, how do they make you feel? Not so great. So, how do we turn a negative into a positive? We focus on affirmations. And affirmations are really turning a negative into a positive situation. So if you feel insecure, we all have insecurities, we all have flaws, we're not perfect. So if you have insecurities and you don't feel confident about some things, how do you turn that? How do you affirm that? You want to confirm the opposite. You want to say, I'm beautiful, I'm worthy, I can do anything that I want to do. Now, these affirmations you must practice daily, as many times as you can, because what you want to do is you want to create a positive habit. You want to create a habit where when you get used to your affirmations, you actually believe them. So when you're feeling negative because of your circumstances, you need to sit down and write out the opposite and look at it and say, I am this, I am that, I am beautiful, I am loving, I can conquer anything. And as soon as you write them down, you practice them every day in your journal. And I guarantee you, your mind will do exactly what you tell it to. The mind is following you. You're putting out the thought, and the universe is actually giving you exactly what you put out. Remember, negative and positive thinking is energy. So I just want to go and talk about the benefits of that, because when you practice positive thinking and affirmations, you will reap the benefits of it. So what are the benefits of positive thinking? Well, it gives you more energy, makes you feel more optimistic, of course, where you're able to achieve your goals. It boosts your self-esteem and confidence, and you're able to focus on the solution, not dwell on the problem, and you see life in a different perspective. Now, in order to make improvements in our lives, we must be willing to change the way that we think, because the way that we think affects the way that we feel. We must change our belief systems as well. The ones that don't serve a greater purpose, we must destroy, get rid of, and recreate new belief systems that goes with our positive thinking. They must go hand in hand. Just like I explained in the last topic, we talked about self-improvement and the 4 areas that affect our lives: the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. They must work and they must be balanced for us to have a healthy and happy life. And that includes having a positive attitude in the process. So I read an article by a Ramez Sasson, and it's from a website that I read all the time, Success Consciousness, which I am going to put on this video. I'll put on the link for those who would like to go on the website and read some of the articles that he posts. What Ramirez talks about is simple tips for developing a positive attitude. And I just want to go over the list with you real quick. He says, number 1, choose to be happy. Yes, it is a matter of choice. Number 2, look at the brighter side of things. 3, choose to be and stay optimistic. 4, find reasons to smile more often. Have faith in yourself and in the power of the universe. 6, associate yourself with happy people. I like that. Read inspiring stories. Read affirmations that inspire and motivate you. Visualize only what you want to happen. Learn to master your thoughts. We must control our thoughts if we're going to achieve anything in life. We must control our mind, not let the mind control you. 12, learn concentration and meditation. End quote. So positive thinking is the key to living a better life. It opens up doors of opportunities, teaches you how to be the best and achieve the goals that you want to achieve. It also makes you want to do better. You learn to think positive. When you learn to think positive, you receive positive. When you're thinking negative, you continue to live in negative circumstances. So we must be willing to change our thought process if we want to do the things we need to do in life. If you continue to think negative, negative circumstances will be right there, right next to you. Remember, the energy we put out, we get back. So if we want to change our thought process, we must be willing to choose positive or negative. It's whatever choice you make, because however we think, it becomes a part of our world. And a quote by one of my favorite authors, Norman Vincent, says, change your thoughts and change your world. Change your thoughts, change your world. Basically, if you're thinking positive, everything around you will become positive. It is a process. We don't wake up, la la la, this is a great day, I'm all happy, especially if we have challenges in our life, situations that we're going through. However, what we can do is practice every day to find solutions to the problems and not dwell on the problems. So below I also included a couple of links for those who would like to check out the positive thinking articles. Also, remember to write your affirmations down. Whenever you feel a certain way, a negative, you write it out. It might seem like worthless, or it may not seem worth doing because you're really feeling in the funk. But when you get up and motivate yourself and write something down that you want to change in your life and practice it, you will get better. It will get better. Life gets better. So our next topic I want to focus on is belief systems, because I believe belief systems affect the way that we think. And that's beliefs carried from childhood on into adult life. So I ask that you join me next time. Our topic will be belief systems and how they affect us. I thank you for joining me and look forward to seeing you next time when we talk about beliefs and how they affect us. Take care. Have a great night. Bye-bye.